One of my favorite formulas in all of Google Sheets is the array formula, and it helps minimize work and protect against errors. So for example, right here we have an XLOOKUP formula, and we're looking at the associate from the roster and finding out what status they have. And we have one XLOOKUP formula for every single associate. Now I don't like this for a few reasons. Reason number one is that somebody could overwrite something, and you no longer have a formula in there, but just on the naked eye, it's hard to tell. And yes, you can protect cells, but that's not always doable. Another reason is if you add an associate later on that's not in your current list, unless you pre-populate the formula ahead of time, you'll have to manually go in and extend that formula down to the rest of the row. So it's just not as functional. And the last reason why I don't like that is because there's too many formulas to maintain. So instead we're going to have one formula that applies to every single row in the column, and it will give the result as if we had a formula in each specific row, but we don't. So we're going to hit Command-Shift-Return or Control-Shift-Enter, or you can simply type out array formula, open parentheses. We're going to change C2 to C2:C and press enter. So now with that one formula, I have the results of every single one of these options. If somebody tries to type over it, it will give you a reference error, so that way you can see exactly what the issue is. Delete that and it'll be right back there with you. If you were to add somebody later on, it's going to automatically populate because it's going all the way through the end of the column. And it's as simple as that. And you can do it for other ways as well. So for example, let's say that of the total cells, we're going to give the associate a 10% commission. Right here, we can type equals if is blank, open parentheses, and we're going to select this cell and put 2 commas. The reason why we're doing that first is that way I can go all the way through the end of the column. And if it's blank, it's going to stop executing instead of having to go have a 0 and things like that. And if it's not blank, we're going to multiply the cells by 0.1. So I can press enter. And just like that, we have 1,400 is the total commissions. So to turn this into an array formula, we're going to type array formula or use Command-Shift-Return or Control-Shift-Enter. We'll do D2:D, D2:D, and press enter. And just like that, we have all the commissions in a matter of seconds. And if anybody tries to overwrite it to give themselves higher pay, it will automatically be flagged. And since we're going through the end of the column, as the data set expands, it will automatically populate with the new commissions for whatever value is there. So if you haven't played around with the array formula in this way, make sure to check that out because it will really change the way that you handle spreadsheets. Let me know if you have any questions and like and comment for more.